Hello everyone, welcome back to the Foxtecc YouTube channel. This time we talk about creating an Apple ID, so this is basically the full guide on how you can create the Apple ID account. And if you don't know, Apple ID is what you need to have in order to download apps and to basically use your iPhone normally. So all these services like iCloud, Find My, everything is tied to your Apple ID account. So it is absolutely essential to have it in case you have an iPhone. Now, it depends on which state you happen to be at, because if you, for example, have a brand new iPhone like this and go to the settings, you can see that at the top you don't have your information just there just yet, obviously, because you need to sign in and set up the iCloud and stuff. So you can do it from the settings right away, or you can do it from the Safari web browser in case you already have your Apple ID and you want to create a new one. Okay, but let's say that you actually don't have it set up in the settings and you're just beginning with the new iPhone. So all you have to do is to just go to your settings, and at the top you should have this section assigning to your iPhone. You're gonna click on this and you can see Apple ID, so you can sign in with your existing one, but I want you to click on this blue text saying don't have an Apple ID or forgot it. So you can either forgot or create. So let's create Apple ID. And now the thing is that we don't even have to go to the Safari web browser. We don't have to mess with that. All you have to do is just go through the settings, which is really cool. Now, it takes a while because it's a brand new process, so you're gonna have to wait a bit. You can see that the loading indicator is right next to it. So what you have to begin with is the name. So let me just type in something random, so which doesn't even is like the stuff. So you just put in the date of birth. Let me just put in something random like this and hit continue. Of course, I'm not creating this one for myself, so that's how it works. Now I'm just gonna add the email address. It is absolutely essential because all you have to do is to use an existing email address. It doesn't matter if it's a Gmail or anything else. It just has to be a valid email address. You need to have access to it because you're going to be required to verify it. So continue. You can see this has already been taken because I've been probably using that. So let me just do something else. Okay, so as you can see, I just typed in my email address. Now you have to create an Apple ID password. You can see that there are some conditions you have to meet. So the password must be at least 8 characters. It has to be including a number and an uppercase letter. So yeah, it has to be something, I don't know, something very similar. So let me just put in something like, I mean, of course, I'm not creating an actual account. I'm just showing you what you could do. So you just keep on continuing. Now, what you have to do is to verify using the phone number. So you're going to have to type in your actual phone number with the dial code right there. You can even choose if they call you or get a text message, but text message is really simple to do, so you don't really have to bother with that. So you can see the verification code has been sent. You have to type it in. So you're going to go like this. And this is how you verify your phone number. You have to attach a phone number to it. So yeah, you have to agree with the terms and conditions. You have to go through all of the processes, and you are signing into iCloud. Everything works as it should. Now, this is very simple to set up. And after completing all of the information right here, you should be able to wait a bit and your account should be ready. So there isn't really much to go wrong with unless you don't do some weird things, unless you don't have a phone number to verify your Apple ID. You should be fine. There isn't really much that could actually go wrong in the process, as I said. Now, the very last step is to verify the email address. So you can see that there has been a code sent to it. You already have it in the settings. You can see that we have the Apple ID right here, but it's not active just yet. The final step is to verify it, because you can see no options are clickable. iCloud gives you 5 GB by default. Everything is here as it should be, but at first you have to verify the email address. When you tap on that, it just requires you to type in some kind of code or some verification link that you have to click there, so you can send code there. But if you decide that you want to use a different email, you still have the option to switch to a different one, which will be associated with your Apple ID. Of course, you can even change it later on in the settings in the iCloud section, so there isn't really a problem with that. You can always just switch to a different account or a different email which is going to be associated with it. But that's about it. That's how you create an Apple ID. Hope the video helped you out. I really do hope that you found it useful. For more content and tutorial like this one, make sure to subscribe, and we can see each other later on in the future. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well, and see you guys later. Peace out until then.